it's me, Rhea Peterson. Welcome back to my channel. Today is all things kitchen, meal planning, meal prep. It's happening. I went to the grocery store. I've got a grocery haul to share with you. I hit up Costco and my local grocery store, picked up stuff for the house, and I am just prepping things for the week. We are doing family meal planning, meal prep. We are making sure that the pantry is organized and cleaned up. I've got a little bit of restocking to do there, plus tidying up the fridge as we add in our meal prep. Just a lot to do in the kitchen. I realized I only have a couple of weeks until my kids are back in school, so I'm taking this time to kind of get back into the routine of all the meal prep and everything. I'm gonna show you my process, what I have been doing to try to help me kind of ease back into that and stay organized. And I'm really excited. We have a lot to do, a lot of things going on in the kitchen. I already have our breakfast muffins in the oven. It is a recipe that I just made, I think a week ago, and shared with you. So I will make sure I link that. They're zucchini banana chocolate chip muffins. They were a huge hit, so I figured make them again. Everybody really liked them. And we also need to get dinner in the crock pot. Tonight we are doing a Cafe Rio pulled pork, and then we'll use the leftovers throughout the week as well, in addition to the other things that I've planned. So we have a lot to do, not a lot of time. It's getting late in the day. I've been busy already, but I'm gonna make an iced coffee and we're gonna get started. The muffins are already in the oven. We're gonna get the pulled pork going. Get the produce washed, prep a few things to make the week easier. I'm doing the majority of the tedious things that I can make ahead of time today so that throwing dinner together the rest of the week will be super easy. I'm really glad you're here. If you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you can continue to hang out with me. It really helps my channel out when you're subscribed. But other than that, let's not waste any more time. Let's get started. Okay, just to kind of show you my process, I am a planner girly. I've done digital planners, but writing things down physically is really helpful, so I'm leaning into that again. We have my planner here. I really like this one because it has all of the weeks, but then there's also all the months as well. So this one's really handy. So I've got all of my appointments, everything listed in here. My kids are doing Lego camp. Alice has tap on Wednesdays. We've got dental appointments, all sorts of stuff going on. I even have like what I'm planning for my videos. So you might be getting a little of a sneaky peeky, I don't know. But today is Monday, so I am doing all of the meal prep, and this is all the stuff I want to get done today and what we're having for dinner, and then just a couple ideas for lunch and breakfast throughout the week. And then I just have all my dinners here listed on each day. This weekend we'll either do leftover or eat out, like one or the other on one of these days. So if we eat out on Saturday, we're doing leftovers on Sunday, and vice versa if it's the other way. But what I did before I added all of these was I sat down. I usually will peruse Pinterest and go through my freezer and my pantry. Some weeks are better than others, for sure. This week I was feeling very proactive, so I'm hoping to ride that momentum. But I planned out my breakfasts, my lunches, and then dinner ideas. I always leave room for leftovers. Also, I don't plan it so rigidly that if I'm really tired one night, we just end up doing frozen pizza or Dino Buddies or whatever. I definitely want to make sure that we can enjoy each other and that I don't get completely burnt out. And all of these things are recipes that Connor could also easily make. Like if I was really tired or something came up, he can easily throw these things together as well. So I just planned all of the meals, transferred them into my planner, and that is how I'm trying to make it work. I am very much a tangible, like, I will remember where it is on the page. That's why I don't do a lot of digital books and stuff. I like to read the hard copy book because I will remember things a lot better. So I am playing to my skills, my ability to remember stuff, leaning into the planner and the paper, and calling it good. All right, we restocked on the kids' snacks. Connor grabbed these. They look pretty good. I love buffalo style anything, so I'm pretty excited about it. 10 grams of protein. Looks like serving sizes 20 chips. You are getting 10 grams of fat, 8 grams of carbs. It's not terrible macros. I would love the fat content to be just a little bit lower, but especially given the long distances Connor especially has been running, the fat actually will really help with satiety and being able to stay on your feet. And then he picked these out. I've had these before years ago and they were pretty good. It'll be interesting if they still taste how I remember them, but not bad. Getting 21 grams of protein and they're gluten-free, which is nice. All of our fresh veg, we needed more greens. We go through lots of carrots. It's one of the few vegetables my kids will eat regularly. And I was feeling baked potatoes. I craved these when I was pregnant, especially I had really bad morning sickness and one of the few things I could hold down was baked potatoes. And I thought I'd never want them again, but I was craving them. So we grabbed some russets, and then I'm also gonna roast up sweet potatoes for some meals, English cucumbers. I'm gonna do a deconstructed California roll bowl, and so I did get the imitation crab, and these English cucumbers and avocado will also play into that. This was another grab of Connor's. It's a lot of protein, 70 grams of protein in this whole package, and it's definitely, that's one thing about tofu. It's got a really good amount of protein in it, and I love having a meatless option. So we're gonna try to work that in this week. And then just all of our dairy, and then just the regular restock. I actually grabbed 4 of these. They were on sale. We've been going through a lot of ketchup lately. Some honey, and I needed to refill my garlic powder. And then our dairy. I really love this Greek yogurt. It's really good. And it also has good macros. You are getting 0 fat, 18 grams of protein for less than a cup. It's 3/4 cup as a serving, so that's really good. Protein wise, got some yogurts for the kids, and then I just got this reduced fat. I'm gonna make a cilantro lime dressing. We're gonna do some Cafe Rio pulled pork burritos this week as well. And so I'm just gonna make a dressing using these 2 things. And then we got the Fairlife. These are hard to come by. It's either this or the Core Power. We usually have to alternate because they don't always have the Fairlife, but we like this one because it has more protein in it. And Connor was really excited. He actually grabbed 2 of these because these ones are his favorite. So that is everything. That is the haul. We'll have to get it all put away, but overall this is more of like a typical grocery haul for us as opposed to the big, huge restocks, which is nice. It's a lot less overwhelming. Well, I hope you're still with me. That was a lot, but now that we've gotten that all out of the way, we are gonna jump in and make our pulled pork. We're gonna do a little ASMR action. It ended up so good. I will link all of the recipes that I can in the description box. It was well worth taking the time to get all of this stuff prepped because dinners were so easy throughout the week. Okay, here are our ingredients for the pulled pork. I am going very rogue from the recipe that I'm basing it off of. We're just kind of winging it, but we had this in the freezer. It's been thawing in the fridge for a few days. I need to use it up. And then I just have my seasonings. We're gonna go with the Dr. Pepper, garlic, and some sugar, and call it good. So I'm gonna get that in really quick so it can be ready for dinner time. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull all of the produce that needs washing, get that in the sink and soaking, and then I'm gonna wipe out the fridge and just kind of organize it. Everything in there is like fine. It's just a matter of like, it's all cluttered and disorganized. So I wanna get that all fixed up, get a few things in proper containers so that it's better, and then we're gonna make some dressings, do a couple other stuff. I'll check in with you. But first thing, produce. Next thing, cleaning out the fridge real quick. Okay. Well, Alice is such a good helper. She was so helpful with all of the produce. She was very excited, but it was really important for me to get all of this prepped, especially making sure that like dinners were really easy for us as a family. We try to lean as much as we can into fresh produce, and I will often buy it. Like the apples and the strawberries had been in there and I really needed to get them washed and ready to go. But if I don't have it prepped, it's that much harder. It's not ready to grab. It's less likely to make it into the kids' lunches because my kids are really good about being independent and making their lunches and making sure that they have like a fruit or a vegetable to go with it, because we really emphasized making sure that you have something from the earth, something fresh, along with whatever else your main course might be. So that was really important. Plus, I'm training for a marathon, and this has been a hard running season for me. It's been really hard for me to get my head in the game. Last year, I got sick right before my marathon. I wasn't able to do it, and I'm still a little bitter about it, I guess. And it's just been really hard. But I am always really uplifted by your comments. You guys are just always really, really nice. And I actually got to meet one of you at Run Club, Christine. Hello. She's one of our friends here that hangs out with us, and she was at Run Club and I got to run with her. She was so nice. I am so happy to call her a friend now. And it was just wonderful to actually get to meet somebody that's always so kind to me in the comments. So I really appreciate you, Christine. Hey girl. But it was just the best thing. And it's also kind of helped get me in gear, helped me feel a little bit more excited about my marathon, about running, knowing that, I've got people that are, cheering me on, and I want to cheer all of you on too in your endeavors. So leave a comment if you've got anything going on. Let me know. I want to cheer you on. But otherwise, just focusing on the family meals, getting dinner prepped to make life easier, especially at the end of the day when I'm tired, is such a game changer. Making sure food is easily there to get, and focusing on lots of protein for recovery, and just kind of teaching my kids that balance. All of these meals were meals that easily any of the kids could put together if needed, aside from like any cooking on the stove, things like that, but just stuff that they would like that's high protein. Protein is so key in recovery, especially if you're trying to lose weight or gain muscle mass. Protein plays such a huge part in that. So wanting to make sure that we have a variety of that, plus a variety of fruit and vegetables for everybody to choose from, just to make it a nice balanced meal, because that's what we really focus on here, is just making sure we balance everything out. There's no bad food. It's just making sure that you've got everything in balance so that you're getting good nutrients and also being able to enjoy your meals. Okay, fridge is wiped out, produce is drying. I am just going to prep my strawberries and my cucumbers because those are gonna need to go in a couple of meals. So we're gonna do that really quick, and then we'll work on our dressings and then probably restock. Strawberries are always a big deal in my house. We go through them very quickly, and the season is sadly kind of coming to an end, I feel. So these ones definitely were not going to last that long. So I made a point of just cutting them up to make it go faster and kept them in glass to get them to last as long as I could. They're already gone. My kids went nuts for them, but this batch was really good. Alice helped me slice some. It was very cute. But I just like putting them in this glass jar, keep them in the fridge. They'll keep a little bit longer. This cucumber was a big player in the California roll bowls that I made, and I will show you. They turned out so good. And I'm just gonna show you right now, these were the ingredients. I made a sriracha yogurt dressing in a small batch. I was gonna make a big one, but I opted to just do it the day of. And this furikake, it's a Japanese seasoning. It has seaweed in it and stuff. I opted for that instead of like the big pieces of seaweed. An imitation crab. So it's steamed rice, avocado, lots of cucumber and the crab. And then I just mixed Greek yogurt with sriracha just to make it extra spicy and delicious. But I knew I wouldn't need a lot of that dressing, so I opted to not pre-make it. But that one was a really, really easy dinner. It made a really good lunch too. But I needed lots of cucumber for that. Plus, cucumbers are one of my kids' favorites. So once I finished up chopping up all the cucumber for our delicious California roll bowls, I moved on to the cilantro lime ranch dressing. This is one of my favorites too. I've made it on the channel before. I'll link the recipe, but I'm just using the rest of a jalapeno. I'm going to use my tiny little chopper to mix it all up, but I just measure with my heart. It's Greek yogurt, a little bit of mayo, lime juice, jalapeno, and then ranch seasoning and some cilantro. It is so good. It's so easy. You can really customize it to however you want it to taste. I love it. Okay, we've made a detour into the pantry. I decided to only make the one dressing, which was a big time saver. I don't want to waste any food, so it's smarter just to make the one I knew I was going to need a good amount of. But the snacks need to be restocked. We still have all of our stuff that we got at the grocery store needs to be put away. The pantry's not bad since the last big reset that I did. I just need to kind of put some straggler stuff away and mostly just get the snacks put away. So I'm gonna do that and then get some eggs hard boiling while we put together the jar salads, and then we're about done. Just wipe the counters off and then I will show you dinner and we'll be done. Just kidding, I opted to just make the hard-boiled eggs. Thankfully, I turned my camera on. I wanted the eggs so that I didn't have to cook them in the morning. I go through phases where I really am into scrambled eggs and other times where I'm into hard-boiled, and I'm really glad that I was into the hard-boiled eggs right now because it saves so much time in the morning for breakfast for me, and I don't produce another dish, which is nice. But we're gonna get everything restocked. I'm gonna show you the hamburger bowls that we made for dinner in a minute once we're done getting everything restocked. But this one was quick. I just stayed on top of it. I didn't let the pantry get really bad, which was also really, really helpful because we all know sometimes Ria lets it get real bad in there.
for a while. I would have told you I miss your smile. I thought of you as a friend who can't let go, but when you left I could feel it grow, like a body of water, sleeping through the edges of my soul, and getting harder. It was never under my control, you know.
Well, that is the pantry done. It is so much better. It's really nice to just get it all organized, and I am really glad I didn't let it get real bad. But here is our hamburger bowls. A lot of it is just the produce that we prepped. I've got some avocado, I chopped up some tomatoes, plus we have greens and the cucumbers. I cooked up some ground beef that we had, and you just kind of make a salad, but it's a burger bowl. So I've got all of that in there. We added some bacon, so they were bacon burger bowls. This one's really high protein, but it's also low calorie because it's on greens and you don't have the buns. But speaking of greens, I did prep that kale for our salad, and I wanted to just show you really quick how I did that. I've done it on the channel here before, but I just chop all of my kale up into bite-sized pieces. I devein it, everything like that. And then I stick it in a bowl and I massage it with a little bit of olive oil and some salt. And when you do that, it helps kind of break everything down and you're able to get more nutrients out of it. It's more digestible and it just helps aid in that so that you're getting all of the micronutrients from those greens. The darker the greens or the more vibrant colored the fruit or vegetable is, the more like antioxidants you're going to get. And the darker the greens, the more magnesium you're going to get, which is really beneficial for your body. I absolutely love kale. So I'm just going to let that sit and we're going to prep our salads. These salads were so good. Okay, here are all our ingredients for our jar salad. We've got our kale that's been chilling out, craisins. I'm gonna chop up just a little bit of almond, an apple. I called for bacon bits, but I just opted to get this instead, in all honesty, because I couldn't find the bacon bits in the grocery store. They changed everything around in my store and I got frazzled, and this will be great because I can also use it for the baked potatoes as well, and then whatever we have left we can have breakfasts. So maybe I'm a genius, or you guys are just laughing because I couldn't find the bacon bits in the store, but here we are. And then just the ingredients for our dressing. So I'm gonna just get this apple chopped up. We'll microwave our bacon, chop up our apples, and then just put everything in the jars.
Travel the world.
I ended up with a surplus of dressing, which wasn't the worst thing in the world because we do have all of the spinach and everything in the fridge, so I can easily make a salad and have it with that. But here is our jar salad. This is a couple of days later. I just poured it out on the plate, added some crumbled feta. This one turned out really good. It was kind of giving a fall vibe, which was fitting considering I'm trying to get back in the swing of things with back to school coming. But this salad was really filling, really delicious. Definitely going to make that one again. And here's our fridge with all of our produce all prepped and ready to go, and our salads and dressings. It was so nice to just get that all taken care of. Okay, so our salads are done. Our crock pot meal is still going, but like all of the prep for the rest of the week is done. So what I'm going to do is we've got some dishes to load into the dishwasher, wipe the counters off, maybe sweep up the floor a little bit. My Dyson is still on the fritz, but we've got some parts on the way. We should be able to fix it. So gotta do it old school and sweep the floors. And then we'll call it good. I will show you the dinner and everything like that at the end, but we're almost done. It has been very productive. Dishes are done. I am glad I didn't put that off. It would have been brutal after dinner. I'm just getting the muffins put away. These are those zucchini banana ones, the ones that my kids are obsessed with. And I wasn't able to fit them all, so I got to put a couple in the refrigerator, perhaps somewhere they wouldn't be found. So there's a chance that I might actually get to eat one. Shh, don't tell my kids. But I'm gonna just keep getting everything wiped down, get the floors swept. It felt really good to also just have dinner going so that I didn't have to think. See, did you see Alice there? She was already asking for a muffin. They already were coming for them because they love them so much. I will make sure that recipe's in there. They're really, really good, but we're almost done. Okay, before I finish sweeping, as promised, like 7,000 times, here is the pulled pork. Even though I was winging it, it turned out really, really good. It's a good balance of sweet and spicy. And we've got that cilantro lime ranch in there, pickled onion, which is one of my favorites, and the avocado. These turned out so good. And you just kind of make a burrito or whatever you want. You can make a salad. They were so good. We had lots of leftovers. It was the gift that kept on giving. But that is everything that I have for you. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. I so appreciate it. If you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We can continue hanging out. I so appreciate you. I hope you are doing well, and I will see you next time. Bye.